whatever. I'm getting.
I'll
Yep, just take a breath. Take a breath. Take a breath.
I'll make this point. Because, I don't know. I know that, you know, label,
It's the part
no matter
without
how you
one.
put it, people are going to look at me and think cop. But I've known Rue for a very long time. And I told her many years ago, one of the first times she was ever arrested was from me. And I told her that if she ever needed anything, that I could help her because the arrest was for a DWI. And I told her if she ever needed anything or sources to help out, I'd be more than willing to help her. And it's a little cliche that years later, I told her that I don't care how it has to happen. I'm here to help. I don't know how much Solomon did for that, but you know, she got what she needed here. And that's all I could ask for.
So this is strictly a personal thing. It's not a club.
Well, we
basically.
We don't know exactly. It could, you know, it could be, you know, me having had that brief, you know, text exchange with Coyote, and he, you know, he's just really honing in on that. But I don't know, or maybe it's not that. Maybe he was just going fishing with his boys. You know, I'm, you know, like them, I will, you know, assume the worst, but you know, who knows.
Just make sure you question everything.
Mm.
I know you are. I know it's easy to jump to the conclusion. Just make sure you are questioning everything.
I do.
If it is Rue, I called it. The day Ziggy and Flop came to Dark and were like, we want to adopt Rue. Dark was like, Solomon's not gonna be happy.
In the
if you do that,
before, you know, things get you know, handled however, you know, they may play out. You guys here, you don't, you know, I know that there's probably a want to, you know, figure things out to keep, you know, not only me but obviously one another safe. This is, you know, this is a me problem. I will get things figured out. I don't want to have to, you know, put you know, family in the way of it. Okay.
Well, I appreciate
would you
that
say that if
sentiment,
it was a main
but
problem? That's fucking ridiculous,
yeah,
Ziggy.
I appreciate the sentiment, motherfucker, but we are a family, so your
That's
problem
stupid.
is our problem. Nice
Would you
try,
like me
though.
to aim for the ankles, the kneecaps, or should I go straight for the head? You tell me.
Nice try, though, bud. Nice try.
Yep.
Yep.
I'm gonna be in the bathroom in a second.
No, hold on. Ziggy? I'm coming in.
What the fuck happened in here?
Can you guys hear us?
As long as you whisper.
Fuck! Can I talk to you real quick?
Sure.
And then you can go to the bathroom.
I wasn't able to get into the bathroom
things.
earlier, so if there's a mess in there, can y'all clean that up too? Thanks.
Come here. Actually, no, we probably should.
Yeah, I agree.
So, besides the accident, how are you?
These two together after so long.
Good. Good.
I was gonna say something before they went over there, but I will say it when they come back.
Oh, okay.
Other than that, I'm fine. Just dealing with it all. How are you two doing?
Yeah, doing okay. Can't complain. You know, I've kept my head down and been out of sight and out of mind long enough that I don't really have to worry about being in danger anymore, so that's good.
That's good. Yeah.
Never going back into politics, so, you know.
No, not worth it.
No, absolutely not. and I'm engaged now. So it's like the one piece of good news that we've had in the
Oop.
last, I don't know, couple months.
Oh, congrats. That's good.
Oop.
Thanks.
How about you, Dark? How you doing?
Oh, you know me, just keep on trucking on. It's not, I'll be honest, since Siggy joined the club, it seems like every week or so it's more bad news, and I'm not blaming anybody. It's just it's different, and it's taken a lot of getting used to. I'll be honest. Don't get me wrong. I'm grateful in some capacity that he has a group of people that he's a part of and care for him a lot. But he's got a lot of different, more dangerous problems to deal with that he didn't have before. It's taking a bit of getting used to, you know?
Yeah, it's understandable.
How's everything with you guys after? I know it's been a while after TJ, but things still okay? Doing all right?
Yeah, I mean, nothing will ever be normal, right? But I think
No.
things were somewhat getting better, but obviously this is this, right? So just another day, another week.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
Oh.
Sorry.
Okay. Fuck.
Okay. So something I want to touch on just because of what Ziggy said before you walked away. I just on a lot of pain meds, so you might need to, help me with this, Ziggy. But with what exactly you said, and maybe you can word it better with saying that this is a you thing. It is not a you thing. This is a club thing. I understand with respect that Flop, you will, you may get called to from your end, like you do your job, right? You may end up being involved in some capacity regardless.
Sure. I won't be
As-
leading any of it, thank God.
No, but you'll be responding to it. Dark, Edda, I understand your want to I don't know, help, prevent, or whatever. But I can guarantee you this: any sort of involvement with you two will simply just make it worse. You'll put targets on your own back. You'll emphasize the target on Ziggy's back. This is a club thing and it is being handled with the utmost respect. Do not get involved.
Okay.
As long as you guys are staying safe, the best that you can.
I mean, look, Ziggy joined the club and has put all the trust he has in us to keep him safe.
I trust
And
you guys.
that's all I can really say. If he's put his faith in us, then because trust me, if I get my hands on Solomon,
Leave it at
I
that.
wasn't there No, I don't fucking. I'll especially tell you, Flop. The next time he probably shows up on the fucking shore, you can just fucking call me and I'll tell you I did it. Because the moment I fucking get my hands on him, I am sewing his mouth shut and I'm blowing his fucking brains out.
Nice.
All right.
So you know, if he has stitches in his mouth, I did it. Write the warrant.
Okay.
But yeah. Hopefully it will get there'll be some sort of resolution out of today later on. We'll see. I would hope so anyway.
Okay.
You guys have any other questions or?
I've got nothing. The only questions I'll have is when people come running to me. There's really not much I can do to lead the case. I mean, there's probably chances that I'll be asked to assist, but I really can't get too involved on the PE side outside of doing my job and protecting and serving, which is pretty obvious. So.
Yeah, that's understandable. There's probably more I need to tell you, Ziggy, but you know, probably, you know, not the time.
I get it.
Listen, I think the only thing I'll say is, if the worst does happen, and he is scooped up, don't try and handle it on your own. You are only so many. Use everything you have. Call 911. I know that's not something you like doing, but the police have a lot more resources than you guys do. You'll have a much better chance of finding him like that than you lot driving around in circles.
Richard, if I may, this is happening because I had a brief innocent text exchange with a cop. If we call the police after all of this, it won't just be Chankang anymore.
There won't be a Weeziggy, because you'll be floating out in the bloody ocean with your brains blown out.
Oh, God.
And then we'll be dressed in black attending your funeral without a body. Is that what you want?
God, please.
Or does one of those guys just have to go put a quarter in a payphone and dial 911?
And if we do what you just suggested, there will be several more funerals than just mine. I'm just going to step outside.
Go upstairs. Do not step outside without a mask, please.
Let me out. I'll talk to him.
Yeah.
Thank you, Sean.
I'm gonna. It doesn't matter. Just make sure he's outside.
You're not wrong.
I've seen this happen way too many times, and you were not wrong.
I mean, let's face it, those motherfuckers will find a reason to go after somebody. A phone call isn't what
Get a
they
phone
need.
call.
Like
It's
they'll
not-
find a reason.
People can anonymously 911 as much as they want. They don't need their name dragged through the mud. They just need someone to claim that someone saw it.
Exactly.
This is unfortunately one of those moments where I feel like I'm having deja vu in the same 15 minutes. Because I just told that guy to question everything. We're not saying to call with your name. We're saying to just call.
Yeah.
I don't disagree with you on that.
I'm only saying it when the worst happens. If the worst happens.
I think Ziggy needs the clarification. I don't think that he's thinking reasonably or rationally. And to disclose it with you guys, sorry, I'll speak up a little bit. I don't know if you can hear me, Etta. To disclose it with you guys, the reason I pulled Ziggy aside the first time was genuinely because I gave him some very cold hard facts. The second time I pulled him aside was because I told him I know he's going to have tendencies and urges. I don't want to make it a public thing. I know that Ziggy is stressed right now, and I told him to fight the urges and let people know that he cares about, check in on him, and hold him accountable for those. Because I told him that if we're dealing with something here, and this were to conclude in something negative, I said, I don't need to be worrying about you being hunted or finding you washed up somewhere because you snorted. It's been a long time since he's ever used, and I don't want to find out that he has an accidental OD. So please keep that to yourselves. I pulled him aside for a reason. Just check in on him and make sure he's okay.
Of course. I wish we still had Narcan around. I'd bring some home from the hospital.
Is there any way we can get some? Leave in a cupboard?
I'd have to talk to Philippa to see if it's even something we can get.
You should be able to get some at work, mate.
What's that?
You should get some at work, yeah. I know Odessa
Cops
has...
used to carry it, yeah.
Yeah, a mate got
Either that-
training from Odessa and was carrying the stuff. He carries it.
I'll see
If I can get my hands on it, I'll make sure to put some in the cabinet and leave a note.
Well, not to dig too far out of the way, but we currently have someone downstairs who could probably get some if we can't.
And I know you were probably just joking, but if you have any need for support, call me. Okay.
I will. I'm not holding back on this one. If something happens, I will most likely be taking an LOA.
Well,
because if I don't take an LOA, they're going to have to fire me and restrain me from doing something stupid.
well,
And
hopefully we don't get to that point, honey.
I'm putting a boundary on it because I think I know my limits. And I think it's only right that I don't become emotionally attached to something that, I hate to say it, no longer can involve me. Which hurts the most, but it is the right thing to do.
I hear you. So, is it safe to assume that the vow renewal will not be happening this week?
I'm going to say this jokingly, but also seriously. That's if we even see the vow renewal.
We're definitely going to have the vow renewal. Stop. It'll be fine.
The vow renewal can wait until Ziggy's in a safer spot.
Well, of course, of course. Listen, I'm just trying to turn our focus to more positive things. Yeah.
I have a positive thing to bring up.
Oh,
Really
yeah?
bad timing.
Oh, God. What?
Riker reached out to me about my interview for the detective unit today.
Ooh, yeah?
No, not yet. He goes, yeah, no, we're looking to do things. For example, if the commissioner says go fuck over a gang, we're gonna do it. And I'm like, oh,
Oh,
okay.
well, yeah.
Things just kind of hit a brick wall, Riker. But yeah, of course. I mean, technically, I can still screw over whoever I need to if it comes time. I mean, I got no problem doing my job. I'm gonna need to disclose to Riker though, because I don't want this to be a secret.
Yeah, no, you would definitely need to do that.
I need to recuse myself from anything with my husband's name in it. So, and I don't think that's a hard ask, but
no,
I just think I'd rather that be very clear in public. I have no problem disclosing that.
Has anybody heard from Matt?
I saw him the other day.
Yeah.
For a little bit. Just a bit. Best friend Maple spoke to him for a bit.
Yeah, he told me.
But he doesn't know about Rule yet.
No, he does not.
No, because Ziggy, I think Ziggy was around, but he didn't pick up the phone to tell. I didn't want to just tell. I wanted either you, Flop, or Ziggy to tell him. So I didn't mention it. I haven't mentioned it. No.
Yeah, Flop, you should really tell your dad that he's a grandfather.
I would love to, but wow, do I wish I was being sarcastic when I say that man never answers the phone for me. I have maybe had one phone call with that man in the last 4 months, I think.
You could drive next to him, pull up next to him,
Hey, Dad, your grandfather, and then just drive away?
Do it. Drive by him. Oh, man.
I'm going to do a drive-by on him because then
I think that's how he told me he adopted Cody. I think that's how he did it.
Wait, what happened?
I'm pretty sure I adopted you without telling him, and he adopted Cody without telling me.
I can believe that. I'll be honest. I really I hate to say it. After my accident ? I don't really recall, but I believe it. That sounds very esque of this family.
Yeah. Been out there a while.
I want to go check on them. I'm gonna hope that they're at least on the balcony, but I'm just gonna take a quick peek.
Okay.
You guys can come with if you want. It's up to you.
There's some spicy tea, yeah.
What's up? Listen, I'm just focusing on weddings now because I need something good to focus on.
It's a good idea.
And I'm going to be fishing a lot. Like I said, I'm just not going to work at the hospital for a little bit to kind of give, I guess, myself and Philippa some time to think things through, not be quite so emotionally charged.
Sure.
But I don't know if I can speak to her if she's going to continuously defend that woman to me. So I'll just, I guess, start avoiding her.
You do whatever you feel is right at the end of the day. Whatever's right for you.
What's going through your mind?
Just what Ziggy said. I'm just worried he's not thinking about himself enough.
But luckily, he has a club that is thinking about him.
Yeah. Mm.
And there is a lot of delicate conversations and whatnot that are had between gangs that if Sean is saying that we should leave it to them, then we should probably leave it to them.
Yeah, I got no problems doing that.
You can go out there and talk to him if you want to.
No, they went out for a reason. I don't want to.
Yeah, that's kind of my thought process on it too.
This is spicy. Check this out. I'm hungry, dude. I need to get something to eat. A snack. Oh, Ziggy's gonna get kidnapped. I hope he gets kidnapped. I hope he gets kidnapped. Yep, I said it. Yep, I can and I did. Because the drama that'll come from that, I'd be sipping on that tea all day. And you guys would too. It'd be nice if he gets kidnapped in a time that I'm on duty. That's another reason Diet was like, call 911, because it'd be like, I can help then. You know what I mean? Don't see, yeah. Unless it's like early shift 1. Oh! No! I dropped a cracker! Fuck! Fuck! If he gets picked up by Solomon, then I might be able to be around. Because if it's like shift 1-ish. 5-second rule, no. I had cheese on, so it was all gonna get like sticky. You get hairs on and shit. That's gross. Mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm. Not consumed. Oh no! There we go. I didn't sound with this emote. Wait. Mm. Okay. Bless me, broods. Charges added. Oops. Oopsie. I didn't realize that was a thing. I just added to their utility bill. It's so hot. Yeah, I haven't even got the windows open. I'm roasting my tits off. I can't wait any longer. This is
Yeah.
I think I'm just
I
gonna
think-
go.
Okay. Do you have a car, or are you gonna?
I got my
go
car
down-
across the road now.
Do you? Okay. You can go back to work.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
I'll catch up. I'll catch up with you later. Let me know if anything happens.
I will. I will.
Okay. All right. I'll see you later.
All right. Have a good day, Dad.
You too.
Love you.
Love you. Hey, where are they?
Hey,
Hey, I'm gonna get out of here.
do you need a ride or a car at the minimum? I have a car.
No,
you can have if
I've got my car. I'm okay.
Okay.
Uh,
What's that?
Yeah, it's probably. I think it's probably best I get out of here. Don't think. Yeah, just let me know. I'll speak to you afterwards. Okay.
I already drilled into them your point and said that, you know, I kind of agreed to what we spoke about, and I think Ziggy understands. So
Okay. All right.
I got that
Well-
covered as best I can. Yeah.
Okay. Well, call me afterwards. All right.
I'll probably call you very soon. I'm probably going to be getting out of here too. And Ziggy was going to say bye, but seeing as you left, I'll let him know.
Okay.
He was going to stop back in after, but
All right.
I'll call you back in a few minutes.
Okay. Bye bye.
All right, bye.
It's supposed to be 25 next week. I spent 4 hours on a train. Ooh, bucks. Ooh. Listen, my advice. Tesco's are doing like these big, like 3.5 liter bottles right now. Get one of those. Like fill it up with like ice water or something, so you can take that with you. So it's nice and cold the whole way. You get a nice cold drink the whole time. And then, because you're never guaranteed like AC or nothing on a train. So at least you have a cold drink the whole way down, or wherever you're going. I know some trains have AC, but it's like, you know. Oh, it's actually gonna be a bitch to wrap it in something. Yeah, wrap it in something. Oh, is it a Scotland train? Yeah, okay, maybe not. Yeah, some Virgin trains have AC. Yeah. At least the ones that I'd get sometimes from like Birmingham to London and stuff. That was quick, yeah.
I told you I was gonna call you back in a few minutes.
But, so everything okay?
Yeah. Well, as good as they can be. I wouldn't say any of this is good, but you make do with, I guess, what you got.
Yeah. Okay.
I pretty much drilled it directly into both of them and said, listen, no one is telling you to call and say, hi, my name is Ziggy Bugs, and here I am to do this. We're asking that you keep the door open to having a line of communication. And I even was as open to say that I have not had a single case in my career, my entire career, where an anonymous 911 ever traced back to somebody.
No, not true. There's an, you see an anonymous 911 that says Ziggy Bugs was kidnapped by a blue Corvette. Like, straight away, you're going to have people on there looking for it, right? That you wouldn't have had already. But then you've also got a case of, like, let's say you find evidence of them being in a property, right? Like, a criminal is going to have a lot less opportunity to get into that property and save that person than a cop is. In my opinion, anyway. I don't know.
100%. There's a lot. I mean, listen, and I had to explain this to Sean and Ziggy. I said, listen, regardless of what you guys see, you have to see it from our perspective. We're on two very far lines at the moment. You have the legal side and you have the passion side. I said, there is no amount of, pushing on the thick skin of the legal side that's going to get people to understand where you're coming from. And I said, I respect that you're going to do things regardless, but do it in a manner that is also keeping yourself safe too, which involves a simple tip-off anonymously. It would change that entire situation. Because if I'm in the, honestly, I'm gonna have to talk to Ziggy privately about it. But if I'm in the dark, no pun intended, I'm sorry, but if I am in the dark with knowing that something happened and there's no paper trail at all, yeah, I'm gonna be honest that I don't know what the hell I'm gonna do.
Yeah, me too. Don't get me wrong, there was another aspect to it, because it's like, I don't think I will be, but if I'm on duty and I see a 911 call, I know that I'm going to be able to rally police officers a lot better than if there's not a dispatcher on duty. Do you know what I mean?
God, you are so good at your job. Because you're right.
Because of like sometimes there's actives going on and police don't see 911s, and like you don't see that kind of stuff, and so they're busy chasing.
One sec. Sean! He left already. It's okay. Go ahead.
It just happens when cops get busy and they miss things, and it's just one of those where at least I'd be able to help. And maybe that was a bit of there was a selfish aspect to that, but I don't really care. It's like,
yeah. You're not being selfish. You're not being selfish. You're speaking from experience. There's nothing selfish about speaking from experience. What you spoke from was from the heart, Dad, and you're speaking from the same heart that I also follow too. The only reason I ever had this job was because of the passion that I saw from the people around me, and I know that you were very heart-driven in the way that you conducted, as I am also very heart-driven in the way that I conduct too. I try to follow more in the eyes of the individual, not in the eyes of when I look at, let's say, Irwin Dundee. I don't look at BBMC. I look at Irwin Dundee affiliated with the BBMC. Why do I do that? Because I still see the individual. And I think it's important that while they are a group, they still need to keep themselves safe. And I think that little tip-off is not selfish. It is simply making sure that there is at least somebody aware of what is going on. It is another line of... So you're not selfish for that. I actually appreciate you speaking up about it.
Well, let's hope it doesn't get to that point and it's not needed. So we'll see.
If I know you and Ziggy have your friendly banter, but if you happen to see him around, just give him a call, check in on him, make sure he's you know, he's doing okay.
I don't have his number. I don't have his new number.
I'm gonna give it to you. I would text it to you, but I don't even want to do that. So
leave it inside the house, maybe. I don't know. Just so if, like Maple has it or something. I don't know.
Oh, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna delete his number.
There's alarms going on over here.
Where at?
Alarms by Bay City Bank.
Oh, fuck. Well, we haven't gotten a ping yet, but I'm actually going to delete his new number.
You delete it?
Yep. I'm going to delete it. I'm about to add him in my phone as new contact. Conan Clarkson.
Oh, Clarkson. Okay.
No one's going to ever know. They're never going to find this new number from him.
I mean, yeah, you're probably right.
If my phone ever gets stolen, fuck it. You know what? They're not going to know.
I don't really want to go in the bank now. I'm going to run across the street. I was here to pick up my paycheck.
Speaking of the paycheck, I got about an $80,000 paycheck. I have about 170.
Damn. Okay.
So if you find a property, you tell me. And I still am open to the offer of halvesies or however much you want to try and figure out. And then we can figure out who wants to chip in after and make them pay their percentage. This way it's even and fair.
Okay. All right. Sounds good to me.
I'll keep you updated with everything. If you hear anything, just let me know, okay?
All right.
All right. I'll talk to you soon.
Is there a cop on the roof? Is there a cop on the roof of the bank right now? Is there a cop at the bank? Let me see. I gotta be buying
multiple. Yes. Yeah. There's.
Oh, there's a roof runner. There's a roof runner. He's running. He's getting in a black Comet. There's two of them. The cops are chasing him. Oh, Frost, you big bastard. Yeah, they've got units on it.
They got 4 people minimum, and they're gonna get more. So there's a lot of units rolling in right now.
Oh damn. Okay.
They got another one rolling in now.
Yeah, they got it. 2
more rolling in. Yeah, they're on it. Okay. Well, let me let you go, and I will. I'll talk to you soon and keep you up to date. Okay.
All right. See you, mate.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye. Mary, where have you gone? Holy fuck, bro. We're making money. Ali up there with a raid. Hey, guys. We're making bank right now. Got 160 grand. Hey, raiders. Welcome, welcome. Thank you, Ali. I hope you had a good stream. Close this mother heckin' door. Thank you. We're just on the way to Mission Row to go do some dispatching.
Oh, I'm on my old phone. Sorry.
Hello?
Hey.
Hey.
I know. Are you already at work?
No, no, yeah. I just went to the bank, and then there was some roof runners.
Yeah. I wanted to call and, I know I texted already, but I wanted to apologize. You made a good point, and they clarified things for me, and
Good dog.
I'm worried about everybody here and everybody in the club and everything, and
We're chasing them,
I
dog.
just
Appreciate the call.
like you and like some of these other guys, I sort of just I see the worst coming out of it, and I just wanted to apologize because I reacted kind of harshly. They again clarified about the anonymous 911 thing. It's a good point. So I wanted to call and say that.
You're okay. I didn't take it personally or nothing. You're just looking out for your people, and I get that. You just don't want people getting hurt, and I understand. I'm just doing the same, but for you, and I'm just trying to put in a plan for if the worst happens, that, as much as it's not something that you like to do, you've got to, put those kind of things. I think Flop made my point for me, and I think you understand. I don't need to reiterate, but I appreciate you calling me back. But you gonna be okay? Yeah.
Yeah, I'll be all right. It'll be rough a little bit, but it'll get sorted. After all this, I'm gonna get changed and everything. Just get a haircut, probably shave.
Been a long time coming for that. Let's be honest.
Yeah, I guess you're right. One thing that I did want to say, and this is again just coming from the angle of being safe, not just for club things, but for the family. I know Irish had already mentioned it, and he's more blunt than I am, but with I don't think that you would, because I know that you wouldn't put either yourself or any of the family at risk, but it's just something that I wanted to reiterate. Just you don't need to talk to anybody about this. I know you had mentioned, like, what if I had told Solomon or something like this. I just the reason that I say that is because if, let's say, you or anybody that has a conversation that I or other people aren't privy to, and maybe we go into a meeting to get things settled, and we lack information about this, that, or the other, it could not only hurt whoever is there, it could ripple out into the family and whatnot. And I'm really trying to take every step that I can to make sure that doesn't happen.
I might be getting old, but I'm not stupid. All right, I'm not at that point yet. Okay, I won't do anything like that. All right.
I know, and you're as much as you could be stubborn about things, you're not dumb. So you're right. I'm worrying. So.
You're okay.
Thank you.
Okay.
I'll call you, I don't know, the next day or so. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Bye, Dad.
Bye. Tails. Really? I disagree. Okay, Rhea. Richard he's just listen. What's this building in Legion's Square? Oh my god, what the fuck? He's got no self-preservation. That's not a Richard thing, that's a me thing, okay? So technically it is a Richard thing, but that doesn't count. This is crazy. Wait, can you get in? Is there rooms? Ain't no way there's rooms. Are those like real rooms or not? That building looks like it's got rooms in it. Whoa. That's a bank robbery. That's a bank robbery if I've ever seen one. That is a bank robbery if I've ever seen one, bro. The vent that drops down all the way into the bank from the roof. Ain't no way. Look at that. I'm going to check that out. I'm gonna go rob this bank. I'm going for my free gyoza. Oh god, we're dying. I'm loving all this new construction work though, it's great. There's chairs here. Okay, I love that. Okay, not this floor. Uh-oh. Okay, that was really bad. Okay, we nearly died. We nearly died. Okay, maybe not.